Hey there, happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing alright, staying safe and staying healthy out there. This is Marty McFly bringing you the merch. This week we're going to talk about a vinyl pickup. We're going to talk about everything I picked up from November to December of 2020 before that dreadful year finally came to a glorious end. What we got playing in the background now is the new Paradise Lost, the greatest and latest, called Obsidian. If you're a fan of anything that they've released in the last 30 years since the creation of this band, you're going to love this. This has got a little bit of everything. This has got a little bit of, they're heavy, they're clean, they're melodic, a little bit of everything. They got a little bit of that Nick Holmes bloodbath vocals going on. This is the first track playing right now. At the front, we got the back. If you wait just a minute, we have black and green splatter vinyl. They actually come out with a pretty nice little booklet with the lyric sheet. And of course, the gatefold. Can't say enough good things about this record. Came with a poster, I got the CD, I got everything to go with it. Can't say enough good things. Random pickup I got. If you're familiar with Tampa Bay at all, there's an area called Fowler Avenue, and right next to that is a record store called Mojo Records and Coffee. I can't recommend this place enough. If you're a vinyl head, CDs, books, if you like any of that stuff, I can't recommend it enough. So in the bin, I was just digging around and I found this gem. This is At Half Mast. Didn't know what to expect, but when I saw that cover, I said I gotta pick it up. And every once in a while, I'm sure you've been there before, you get the random pickup because you look at the cover and you say it's coming home with me. So I gave it a shot. Got it for $5. This is a band from Assault Records. I actually never heard of them before this time, but after listening to them, couldn't get enough of it. This reminds me a lot of Trustkill era bands. So we got a really nice burnt sienna vinyl. This reminds me a lot of the Trustkill Records era. You know, all the stuff that was coming out like It Dies Today still remains. Anything that came from that era. I get a lot of Shai Hulud, a lot of Misery Signals, a lot of that OO's era metalcore. I love it. Couldn't get enough of it. Next was finally picked it up for pretty cheap. I got it off of Silver Spoons over in Seattle, Washington, actually, of all places. I picked it up for 20 bucks. It's on their Bandcamp still. This is Shamash. And yes, it's a weird name, but if you look up the history of the band, it'll explain a little bit more. That is Schamash, Shamash. I actually heard about these guys through Matt Heafy in Trivium. As you know, he's a Florida native. He was mentioning these guys once. This is their new record, Hearts of No Light, from Shamash. I don't even know how to explain this to you. This is like a weird mixture of prog, death, and black metal. We got a pretty nice gatefold record going on here. Inside is 2 discs with red vinyl. I wish I could explain this a little better. They do a little bit of everything. There's even a weird song on there that sounds just like The Cure. So they got a little bit of everything. Every song is just its own masterpiece. It's its own thing. Each song is like 12 minutes long, and they just take you a really long ebb and flow journey. A little bit of black metal, a little bit of death metal, a little bit of everything, and then one weird song, like I said, that sounds just like The Cure. I finally got a holy grail of mine. I don't have many, but I'd have to say this is one of them. I've always wanted to know what Chimera would sound like on vinyl, and this guy was selling it on eBay for $5. You'll know why it was so cheap. This is The Infection by Chimera. Picture disc vinyl. I'm so excited to finally have a copy of this, and as you can see, it's a little white spot right here. What happened was when they printed these picture disc vinyls, they all had a big fat sticker on the vinyl itself, not the packaging. So the guy sold it for $5. I peeled it off the best I could. I'm probably going to take it out to the local record store to see if they can clean it. I was afraid I was going to ruin my needle on my vinyl, but actually it plays great. It doesn't even recognize this. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Hopefully I didn't ruin the needle on my vinyl, but it sounds fantastic. Another tough pick. It was hard to get. It's very expensive. People like to sell these vinyls for hundreds of dollars now, but Conformicide by Havoc. Can't recommend these guys enough. Their new record was fantastic, but I still think this is going to be my favorite. This is with their previous bassist who does a lot of slap and blues bass. Every track on here is fantastic. Can't recommend enough. It came with bonus tracks. Came with the CD too, which is awesome, so I didn't have to go buy the CD. It's worth the price. If you can find this for 30 bucks or even cheaper, if you get lucky enough, you got to pick these guys up. It took forever to come in. I had to get it from a European guy. on Amazon, but once it came in, I was stoked. It was sealed. It sounds fantastic. All right. Again, this is another one I got from Mojo's Records. I got this on my birthday last year. This is the 2010 demo from Pallbearer. It's 3 tracks. Each track is over 10 minutes long. You definitely get your money's worth. Fantastic. Can't. And Pallbearer has been my new addiction over the last couple years, and I'm glad that they're re-releasing a lot of their stuff. You see, we got pretty nice, clear but purple, pink, and black splatter. We got our lyric sheet. Even for 3 songs, this is totally worth the money. I probably paid about 20 bucks for this. Totally worth it. I was a little disappointed, but at the same time, I was pretty happy with it. But this is Paradise Lost. This is the Tragic Illusion 25. This is actually just a 3-song vinyl. It's got some re-recordings of Gothic. It's got an orchestral version. Inside of it, though, came a CD of the top 25, which I think made it worth it. Pretty nice, sexy green marble vinyl. And then the CD somewhere hanging around in there. Now, the vinyl, I thought it was going to be the full record on vinyl, but you got to pay a little bit extra for that, which is fine. But at least I got the CD. I've been jamming that in the car a lot lately. Alright, this one I found at Used Kids in Columbus, Ohio. This is Sorrow and Extinction by Pallbearer. Like I said, I've been addicted to these guys. This was a weird find because now all these are selling out. I think Profound Lore Records put these out on limited edition vinyls. Now they're selling out like hotcakes. People are reselling these for like $100. No thanks. I'm not ready at that stage of my life where I'm willing to pay that much just yet. Okay, maybe if it was the self-titled by Chimera and they released that on a vinyl, yeah, I'd probably pay $100 for that. But what really got me is it was only 18 bucks. Fantastic, fantastic album artwork. And look at that. Now that is a heck of a vinyl. We got blue, we got black, we got purple. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think it made a difference. I don't know if it makes a difference with sound, but it's just cool when you pop that out. When you know you're going to be jamming, and you get to look at that. Alright, this one I picked up from Bananas Records in St. Petersburg. I was so happy to see this. This is a release from Poison the Well. If you know anything about Florida metalcore, Florida hardcore, Poison the Well, man. There's a lot of bands out there that say they owe their success to these guys. Just what they were able to do, what they were able to play, and how they had just no fear, no holes barred. They played whatever they wanted. It was aggressive, it was pissed off, it was angry, and it got a lot of people through some hard stuff, man. I have a bunch of friends out there who jam these guys, and they depended on them. Just jamming the tunes, and it gets you through whatever's going on in your life. Pretty nice gatefold vinyl. So the way this works is it's got Tear from the Red, and it's got the Opposite of December. Opposite of December is probably most people's favorites, or Tear from the Red, but I know Opposite of December is my favorite record from them. You get 2 vinyl in there, both of them very attractive looking. You have a blue, red, and purple merge. I've been playing that sometimes when I get home from a long, hard day. Got a couple more, so hang in there with me, alright? So here we got, I'm sure you're tired of seeing these guys at this point. This is the newest from Pallbearer. Absolutely gorgeous cover. This is Forgotten Days. Now, this artist has been blowing up lately. He's been writing and making record covers for a lot of bands now, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Now, I don't think I have anything fancy for you guys, but oh, I stand corrected. We have a black, green, and yellow splatter with merge. Absolutely wonderful. I don't even know where to tell you to get started with these guys. If anything, I'd say start at Heartless and then work your way around. Heartless is probably my favorite album from them, especially the closing track. It's like 13 minutes long. It's fantastic. And then last but not least, I bought this on pre-order. Got the CD as well. I think I got a poster with it as well, and I got a t-shirt. I've been wearing a lot of their shirts lately, but this is the newest from Fit for a King. This is Solid State Records. We got a pretty nice black and white merge vinyl on here. As you see our cover. And then, of course, the card with the lyric sheets on it. I wish I knew how to explain this record a little better, but it's 10 tracks, it's short. A couple of really good metalcore tracks on there. You can tell this band's been hanging out with some of the better and the more mature, I don't want to say better, but the more mature metalcore bands out there. You can tell they just went on. They were supposed to go on tour with Killswitch Engage. They're supposed to be at Parkway Drive. They're supposed to be with Alpha Wolf. They're supposed to be with Crystal Lake. All those guys. You can tell they drew a little bit of their influences from there. Ryu from Crystal Lake actually does a guest vocal track on here. And then there's a song that it's been literally locked in my head, but there's a song called Locked in My Head. Straight up metalcore. If you're a fan of any of that OOs to early 10s metalcore, anything from Killswitch Engage, As I Lay Dying, you can tell they drew some influences from there, and I think it sounds fantastic. I have no complaints. So that is it for this week's vinyl haul. What was your favorite records of 2020? What did you guys pick up recently? I want to hear all about it. What were your grails? What were your favorite records that you would love to have on vinyl or CD that you just can't find, too expensive, never could grasp a copy of it? What are your favorites? I want to hear all about it. And good luck to all the teams coming up in the Super Bowl. Good luck to you guys out there. Stay healthy. Take care of each other. It's just like we say, we're going down in the mosh pit. If someone falls, you pick that douchebag up. You pick them up and you go mosh some more. Take care of each other out there, all right? Ciao.